We agreed some 10 years ago that the way in order to stimulate low-carbon investments was to put a price on carbon. And so we introduced the emissions trading system because it was seen as the means by which industry could achieve carbon reduction goals at least possible cost and in the most flexible manner. But from the very moment it was introduced, we were learning by doing. That's how the Commission introduced it in the first place. And mistakes have been made. It's true that the price of carbon is down because of the economic downfall, but it's also down because mistakes have been made in the structure of the scheme, and those mistakes need to be corrected. At the moment, we're in a position where Germany and other countries are actually investing in unabated coal-fired power stations, lignite power stations, the dirtiest of the lot. And industry, and especially the generators, are asking us to give them a clear signal about the pattern of investment in the future. We look forward to structural reforms. We look forward to the Commission bringing forward proposals to implement what this Parliament has called for by a very large majority, which is to achieve a 40% CO2 reduction by 2030. In the meantime, we have this measure, a sticking plaster, some would say, but if you're bleeding, you put on a sticking plaster on the way to the hospital. It's necessary to take this sort of action. President, I just want to use a few seconds of my time just to appeal to some of my Conservative colleagues from the United Kingdom, because collectively we've gone further than the European Commission. We've introduced a floor price on carbon in order to stimulate these low-carbon investments, to give an incentive to renewables and to the nuclear power industry. Our price is set much higher now than it would be even if backloading is introduced. It has got to be in the interests of British industry to make sure there is a level playing field, and for British Conservative MPs, for the sake not simply of coalition policy in my country, but for the sake of our industry, to ensure that we support this measure and achieve a level playing field to promote low-carbon investment across the whole of the European Union.